Alright guys, welcome back. We are in Tennessee at the Old Gray GNCC. Quads are just finishing their race, so there'll be a lot of noise in the background. Thanks to VForce, they sent us a new prototype. This is not yet available to the public. They've been watching our channel that we've been doing a lot of beta content, and they got a new 125-200 valve out. And I also broke Braxton's stock 200 valve the other day, putting that as 200, and when I reached out, they offered to send these, which is really cool. Thank you guys at VForce. So what we're going to do is actually perfect timing for them to send us this, because I have two identical 125s. They're both 25s, literally, other than one being a slam cam, one being a screw top, same gearing, same motor, same bar mounts, everything. So what we're going to do is we're only going to put the VForce assembly in one bike, and we're going to leave the stock one in Braxton's bike. We're going to get Braxton and Caleb. Caleb's watching the end of the race here. He'll be back in a minute. We're going to put the new one in Caleb's, run them back to back. We got the power valve, Kevin helped me, we got them screwed exactly the same. So there's no variables, even the fuel is the same. So it's gonna be really cool. Why don't you zoom in, Rye, on this real quick. So Braxton, hold up that other one for me. So this is the new prototype. You can see that it's a one solid pedal and it doesn't have the outside arms on it. So hold that one a little bit closer, Brax, right there. You can kind of see they're completely different. So in Italy, on some of the dynos, they're claiming 3.4 horsepower difference. So let's see if we're going to put this in the bike right now, see if we notice the difference. So we got Caleb's bike here, and I've done actually a video last week cleaning the carburetor on a 125 and how you can get the carb out without even tipping the subframe. So you kind of just have to push back on the carb boot there, it comes right out. This is kind of the hole we're working in there, and they sent us new gaskets. Can you show those real quick? So they're kind of blue-faced, and they only go in one way, especially the other one. They have a special bend to it. So let's show you guys a little bit of this. So put it back the wrong way real quick. You can see if we put this gasket in, it's offset. It's an oval, but it's offset. You can see we'd be blocking some airflow because this is how it's going to sit in there. And same with the whole cage. If you put the cage in wrong, and it's kind of hard to do this because you'll see on the side that comes out, it's got the new writing on it. And this is the 4X valve, by the way. So we really can't mess that up.
These two ears go to the top.
Yep. So just so you know, this is probably the biggest thing inside of there, so restrict flow and not gain anything. So we're going to throw this in and we'll get to riding these things. All right, guys, here we are, backfield. We got to be careful. We're not supposed to pre-ride here at the GNCCs, and we don't have woods to ride, so we're going to give you the best we can. So Caleb's bike, the new rad valve is in this one. Braxton's bike is still stock. Why don't you guys obviously ride your own bikes for a minute? We'll just get a feel for it, and then you guys can switch. So obviously, your bike had a different pipe on it originally, so it's going to be kind of hard to tell what we're doing until you ride Braxton's bike right now.
Yeah.
And Braxton's bike should feel like Braxton's bike because that's what you've been riding. So why don't you guys swap real quick? Yep, here we go. Kevin's coming in to save the day here. And I think it's funny, they both have under 10 hours on them, literally, so it's pretty funny. Pretty much brand new bikes. Okay, well.
I feel like it, that reeds or whatever we put in it, each gear has its own extra power. I feel like this one's you shift, but it doesn't feel like you get a full another gear.
Okay.
But that one, every gear you shift, I feel like it gives you a lot more power.
Dang. Do you notice anything, Braxton?
Yeah, a little bit. This one just feels a little more snappy, but honestly.
Yeah. So the bikes are the same gearing too, by the way. So that's all identical. So why don't you guys hop back on the original bikes now and see if you notice it again.
Straight up changes the tone each gear.
Yeah.
Like that one, you hear this one, you can actually hear it on that one if you don't hear it.
Yeah, that's so sick.
Makes it a lot more faster.
You notice it, Brax?
The bike is just different, to be honest.
Obviously, you guys are riding in a field. You're not hitting whoops or anything.
That's impressive. Like legit, that's impressive.
It doesn't flat good. It's grabbing. Each gear is grabbing.
That's a 125, and that feels nasty. Like that feels. You can definitely feel a difference.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I gotta be honest. Compared to the 23 that I last rode 125, this is very impressive.
Well, the 23
as far as a
is-
120, like
Yeah, and there's been changes too.
big
Like
changes. But when you shift, I know what you're feeling.
Yeah.
It has like a.
Extra little like.
It just like as you shift gears, you can feel it kind of
pull.
It
Yeah.
just has like a up pull on it. Like it's almost like
bigger bore motor.
it's almost like a bigger bore or one tooth bigger.
Yeah.
When you get that next gear, it really does have a good feel.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Like Owen had a 23 125. And you raced for at least 1 year.
Yeah.
So you're familiar with the 125. This has been a hot minute.
I don't know.
That was stock, now ride the other one. It does.
It changes the rev pattern. That's what a sprocket. And I think it'd be.
Notice anything?
A lot more pull.
A lot more pull?
Yeah.
Smile on your face. The last thing Caleb has is a Scalvini full pipe. We'll throw that on there too. Let him ride it.
I just put the power valve back to where he had it, just for curiosity.
Yeah. So Caleb's was in half a screw. Braxton's was in one full screw. And the further in you go with that, the harder it's gonna hit too.
It's gonna come off the bottom part. Yeah, kid. Still running now. Finally.
Overall results, and for good reason. Caleb Johnson able to get himself up into the 3rd place overall.
With start, I don't think I quite got the whole shot, but I was first going into the woods, and I just kind of got in my groove and never really had a battle, but I just kept pushing to try to get on the overall podium, and I got it.
You did just that, man, and a big win in your 150B schoolboy class as well.